Hi, this video is going to be about the alleged gas attack that took place in Syria. I don't believe, again, it had anything to do with Assad himself. Just that it happened in his country. And he's being blamed falsely, again, just like the first attack. Now, why would a person want to gas his own people when they have nothing to gain but everything to lose? And that's the case with Assad. He had absolutely nothing to gain by doing this. So I don't believe it did happen by Assad. I believe it could have been the doings of Zog, Zionist-occupied government. Now Israel has everything to gain by America staying in there, staying in Syria. Remember, Donald Trump says he wants to take the troops out of Syria and put them on the border, which, in my opinion, would be a very good thing. Now, he said he's suspicious over Russia and Iran being involved in this. Now, I don't believe either of them did it either. But I'm not so... I put a big but at the end of Trump believing Assad did this, because he sends out dog whistles. For example, he said, why would anybody do this when they have absolutely nothing to blame? His actual words were, no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever to do this gas attack. So in the back of his mind, he may be thinking, Assad did not have anything to do with it. That's what I'm hoping. Now the last one, Trump went in there prematurely and attacked the airbase. First of all, he destroyed planes that were used to kill ISIS. That was a mistake. And he killed civilians and people that were fighting on our side. And he portrayed it to the media as a success. It was no success. 50 Tomahawk missiles at over $1 million apiece to destroy aircraft that was used to fight our enemy. That was not a success. This mission could turn into something even worse. It could turn into a war. I hope Trump uses some common sense. And I hope some of these people he fired, the new people replacing them, do a better job with this terrorism than the previous establishment people and the left behinds from the Obama administration. This is a little further into his administration, so he should be doing a little bit better in this area right now. He had a little improvement in the wall last week when he got strong on Twitter and mainstream and spreading the word of the wall again. Now, but besides that, we'll go back to Syria. Like I said, it has Israel written all over it. Israel does not want the troops at our border either. They want to spread globalism, diversity. So they want the open borders in America and closed borders in Israel. So by doing this fake, possibly fake, gas attack in Syria, or it could have been real and they just spared lives, they get two things done. They get American troops to stay in there and fight the people that are against the Zionist banks. And they get to keep people off our border from protecting these illegals from coming in. So illegals will be flowing in, and we'll be getting American citizens killed in the name of Israel. So that's what they want. I don't want that, and I hope my viewers don't. I think Trump should get out of Syria and put the troops on the border. That's what he has to do. So a couple other things too. Netanyahu, his approval rating was going down for corruption. This could give it a little bit of a boost if it looks like has control somewhat over Trump. So that's another thing to look at there too. And it's just a big mess. Possibly this could get us into another war right after Trump says we're getting out. So it's something to think about. It's a blunder on Trump's, behalf. Look at my notes here. No, I guess that's about it. Just that, like Trump even says, Assad has nothing to gain but everything to lose. So it's something we got to watch out on and realize that Syria is all Obama's doings. Remember, Obama said ISIS is nothing more than a varsity team. Remember that. He called it, like equivalent to high school sports teams. ISIS. And now we're spending billions of dollars fighting them and losing millions of lives. Not millions of lives. I mean, we're losing quite a few lives to fight our enemy in the name of Israel. That really isn't so much our enemy. Before Israel was even a nation in 1948, we got along with these Muslims fine. Henry Ford wrote about it. Henry Ford was a great man. He saw all this coming. I urge people to, look up even if, don't fall for the racism threats and everything by the left. Read up on the Jewish question and Zog, Jewish occupied government. And there's just plenty of videos out there, and you can realize that Israel is not our friend. But, and definitely follow this Assad stuff. It's kind of hard to believe that the mainstream media is such fake news that they could actually push us into thinking a whole nation is our enemy when they're not really. And a nation that uses us since its beginning, Israel, is our friend. They're not our friend. They're our enemy. But until next time anyways, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.